Hello students, welcome to Solochem Lab. Today's class will center on tests for lead-2 ions. Test for lead-2 ions. To test for lead-2 ion, we need a sample, like this sample C that is here. The sample C is a white crystal. It's in solid form, a crystal. And we need basically a reagent like this. This reagent here that has a yellow color is potassium tetraoxochromate 6. That's the major reagent we need. We also need this reagent, aqueous ammonia, that is ammonium hydroxide. The first thing we do, as usual, is to place this sample. C in a beaker like this and add some water. Remember, while we place it in a beaker, we want to find out if it is soluble or not. So we'll place this sample in a beaker and then pour some distilled water. As we pour distilled water, we have to stir. Why do we stir? We want to find out if the sample will be soluble or not. From what I'm seeing here, the sample is actually dissolving. And so we can report this under observation that sample C dissolves completely. Again, if we are asked to test the resulting solution with litmus paper, this is red litmus paper, as you can see. We test the resulting solution with red litmus paper. Any observation? No visible change. Now the next thing we'll do is to take a sample of this reagent in a test tube, and then to it we add sodium hydroxide, first in drops. Not sodium hydroxide, ammonium hydroxide. Aqueous ammonia, please. Ammonium hydroxide, we add in drops. What do you observe? I'm seeing white powdery precipitate. White powdery precipitate. Then I'm going to add in excess. When I add in excess, is it going to dissolve? No, the precipitate remains there. So I'm going to report that C plus aqueous ammonia, I have white precipitate. And then the precipitate is insoluble. If the precipitate is insoluble, I'm going to suspect lead-2 ions. I will also suspect aluminium ions. Do you understand? Then I'll keep this standing to about 2 cm³ again of this sample C in a test tube. I'm going to add, from what you see here, I'm going to add potassium tetraoxochromate 6 and observe what happens. What do you see when I add this? A precipitate. What color does the precipitate have? Yellow. Now, if I have a yellow precipitate as my observation, I'm still going to infer that lead-2 ion or aluminium ion is suspected in this sample C. Do you understand? We can even suspect copper-2 ions. However, we need one more test, which we'll call the confirmatory test of lead-2 ions. And that will be reacting the sample with HCl that is concentrated. We heat and then allow it to cool. What do we expect to see? White precipitate. And then the precipitate will dissolve when warm, but reappears on cooling. That will tell us that we will have confirmed lead-2 ions. But this last test, this confirmatory test, will be done in the next class. For now, we'll call it a day.